The English language, how to speak it clearer. If English isn't your first language, I'm sure you're often concerned about being able to communicate clearly and confidently to people who are native English speakers. Here are 10 short but valuable tips to help you speak English with clarity and improved grammar. And these tips, combined with a focus on body language and effective self-introductions, will enhance your overall communication skills. Tip 1. Listen and imitate. Regularly expose yourself to native English speakers. Listen to podcasts, audiobooks, or watch movies and TV shows in English, and choose speakers with a similar age and voice style as yourself. Now pay attention not to what they're saying, forget about understanding it, but just listen to the pronunciation, the intonation, and the rhythm, the song, Try to imitate the way native speakers speak. With recorded media, choose random sentences and then play that sentence back again and again and again while you repeat and imitate to get the song of the sentence similar to what you're hearing. That's so important. 2. Practice pronunciation. Focus on specific sounds that may be challenging for you. Use pronunciation guides or online resources to practice individual sounds and words repeatedly. Record yourself and compare it to native speakers to identify areas for improvement. For harder words, there are websites such as howjustsay.com or forvo.com where you can hear individual words or phrases said by native speakers, usually very, very clearly. 3. Master stress and intonation. English is a stress-timed language, meaning certain words in a sentence are emphasized, while others are reduced. Practice stressing key words and using appropriate intonation to convey meaning effectively. Your own native language may well have completely different stress patterns. So getting these emphasis words correct for English is so important to get right to maximize communication potential. 4. Enrich your vocabulary. Expand your vocabulary by learning new English language words and phrases daily. Colloquialisms and sayings can be very useful to learn and will help endear you quickly to native English people. But make sure they are appropriate and non-offensive before you use them. Use flashcards or mobile apps to review and practice regularly. This will improve your overall fluency and give you more options for expressing yourself clearly. Tip 5. Work on your English grammar. Study the all-important English grammar rules and practice them in context. It may be boring, but it's important for communication. Focus on common mistakes made by non-native speakers, such as getting verb tenses, prepositions, and the word order wrong. Online grammar exercises and language learning platforms can be very helpful resources. And in fact, here at VoiceOver Masterclass, we have a great course called Speak English Clearer in only 30 days, which includes a load of easy-to-grasp English grammar sections. So check out this course, and there are free chapters you can view right now. Tip 6. Read aloud. Regularly read English texts aloud to improve your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your fluency. You can choose a random variety of materials, books, newspapers, articles, short stories, whatever you like. Pay attention not to the meaning again, but to punctuation and intonation while reading. Tip 7. Record and self-evaluate or peer evaluate. Record yourself speaking in English and listen back to identify areas for improvement. Analyze your pronunciation, your clarity, and your grammar. Now, you can use smartphone apps or computer software for recording and playback. You can get feedback from a friend who is English native, who you trust to be able to help you. Tip 8. Focus on body language. Communication is not only about words, but also about non-verbal cues. Pay attention to body language, facial expressions, and gestures when communicating in English. Maintain that eye contact. Use appropriate hand movements and be mindful of cultural differences. 9. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself confidently. When meeting new people, introduce yourself with clarity and confidence. Start with a friendly greeting. State your name clearly and provide relevant information about yourself, your occupation or interests. Practice self-introductions to become comfortable with the process of meeting strangers. And 10. Reduce strong accents. While accents can be charming and unique, reducing a strong accent can enhance clarity when speaking in the English language. Phonetic drills are very powerful. Practice minimal pairs. Have you heard of these? These are pairs of words that differ by only one sound. For example, car and bar, or ship and sheep, and fan and van, yeah? So get some of those and practice and repeat them to train your ear and your tongue to differentiate between very similar sounds. Practice specific sounds or pronunciation patterns that are common in both American or British English, and know the differences between the two tongues. Seek further honest feedback from native speakers and consider working with a pronunciation coach or enrolling in accent reduction courses, such as our Speak English Better in Only 30 Days course. Remember, language learning is a gradual process that requires consistent practice and dedication. By implementing these tips and exercises, you will significantly improve your English speaking skills, clarity of speech, and grammar. Embrace every opportunity to communicate in English, both in formal and also in informal settings, to gain confidence and fluency. Thanks for watching.